Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Jay Kim, the CEO of a company called DataLocker. Thank you for joining us, Jay.
Well, thank you for having me, Fred.
Well, DataLocker makes an interesting USB device for storage, and you're doing it in a way that keeps things secure. Tell us more about the company.
Well, DataLocker was built around a principle we call simply secure. We wanted to create data security solutions that were easy to use, that easy enough for anybody to use, and that applied the highest levels of security. In the case of the product you're describing, it's our K300, which is an encrypted flash drive, which is unique in many ways.
Well, describe it for us.
Well, the K300 is an encrypted flash drive that incorporates hardware-based encryption using 256-bit AES, the AES algorithm, but in a form factor which is very unique. It has an embedded pin pad which allows you to enter in an alphanumeric password on the device itself, meaning the entire device is self-contained. Not only do we have a pin pad, the flash drive also has a small OLED screen that gives the user feedback. So simply put, it's a flash drive with embedded keypad and display, which you fully manage on the device level itself. There are competing solutions that use that have software, have a software-based interface, and there are also some competing products that have a pin pad as well. However, ours is the only one that gives you the visual feedback with the onboard display.
So it has the keypad on it, which looks like a phone keypad more or less, right? Because you can use numbers or letters for a password, so to speak.
Yeah, so you're able to set an alphanumeric password. It's kind of going old school, using the old T9 text input method. A lot of you may remember from back in the pre-smartphone days, but using the numeric keypad, you're able to enter in alpha characters as well.
Who is this intended for? Who do you see as being your primary customer?
Well, currently the trend with USB storage is that USB storage has somewhat developed a reputation as being a source of numerous data breaches, meaning the devices are getting smaller and smaller. They carry higher capacity, higher and higher capacities. And a number of enterprises and companies have experienced related to unencrypted USB storage devices. Our device is really meant for anybody who has sensitive, important information that may be required either by company policy or by laws or regulations to keep that data secure. Some of our biggest clients include financial institutions, which fall under their own set of regulations, and as well as healthcare organizations, which fall under HIPAA regulations. So it's really meant for anybody who has to ensure that any data that they need to transport, whether in a portable factor, anybody who needs to ensure that device, if it's lost or stolen, that their data cannot be read by anybody other than the intended parties.
Tell us about capacities and pricing.
Well, the K300 goes up to 256 gigabytes. Prices vary depending on the reseller, but it's available online through a number of resellers, such as CDW, ProVantage. I believe Amazon.com may have it as well. The key differentiating features of our device is the fact that because it's self-contained, it's bootable, meaning that the device itself can be used to run an operating system on any type of computing platform. So it's because all the management functions are done on the device itself. You can use it on a Mac or Linux machine or Windows machine as well.
Very interesting. Pricing starts where?
Pricing MSRP for the 8 gigabyte is $129. It's usually available for less online.
Tell us about some of the other things you have in your product line.
Well, DataLocker has a variety of products. One of our main our core products is our Safe Console managed devices. Safe Console is a central management solution that allows enterprises and large organizations, or even small organizations, to take control of the encrypted storage devices that their employees are using. It's a cloud-hosted system that will intelligently manage their users' encrypted flash drives, meaning they can inventory these devices, they can audit them, they can control them. Simply put, an organization can keep track of what files their employees are moving to these devices. They can change passwords. They can actually remotely self-destruct devices, meaning they can wipe out the device, wipe the keys from the device to make the device, and data unreadable. That is the kind of our core business. The K300 is a product that fits into a different segment of the population, meaning it has a completely different set of use cases. Namely, it's a great device for running a portable operating system or portable apps. Again, it can be used on any computing platform. Outside of DataLocker makes a full line of encrypted hard drives, flash drives, and as well as the software-based management system.
Cool stuff. And no need always for self-destruct unless you're working for the Impossible Missions Force.
Well, you'd be surprised. The use cases vary so dramatically. Some of our big customers are the film industry, using some of our higher capacity hard drives. For example, Pixar, Sony, all the large filmmakers. What they will do is send out files to outside studio or editing shops or third-party vendors, and they have to have a way to ensure that once the third party uses the material, that they're able to destroy it afterwards.
Interesting, to prevent obviously theft of a film before it's released, etc.
Yeah, it prevents it from getting leaked if you wipe the files completely remotely.
For more info on what you're doing, where's the best place for people to go?
Again, it's DataLocker.com. You'll be able to see some information about all of our devices and services.
Great stuff. And of course, there's a lot of concern these days, as you said, about the security of our data. Jay Kim, thanks for taking the time with us.
Well, thank you, Fred.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C-Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.